Hi guys and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today we're going to disassemble this Double Eagle M904G Honey Badger AR variant. Hi guys and welcome back. If you do enjoy my content today, please do like and subscribe because you'll be really helping me out. So hopefully you've seen the recent unboxing of this bad boy, and this is brand new from Double Eagle. It is their Falcon fire control system, and this is the 904G variant. So this is one that's got I believe a quick change spring system in the back, and it's got the MOSFET that you can program with the trigger for a few different modes. So I wanted to take it down and have a look at what's inside. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the stock out. It's surprisingly solid, considering that it is externally, other than the odd bits and pieces like the muzzle brake, you know, it's all polymer externals. It's absolutely rock solid, really solid. So we'll get back down there again. Obviously we did prove it was a quick change spring system. We had a look at that. That is let's see what bit I need to get down there. So it's a hex screw down the stock here. It's not a big enough bit. Up a size. There we go. See if that's any better. There we go. There we go. So we've undone the stock screw, fed the wiring out. There's a stock screw coming out the bottom there. Again, it just, I'm impressed at how solid this thing is. You know, Double Eagle at time can be a little bit questionable, I suppose, but this is absolutely rock solid. So next thing I'm going to do, remove that, and we'll remove this front body pin. We should be able to, no, wrong size, come on Pheas. There we go, right size. So this is another hex bolt, or Allen key bolt, and just going to push it out down the bottom. Now instantly that's popped a little bit, which obviously is helping. And now that is in the way. How can I remove that? Because it's not pin based. Now at the minute the bolt release is blocking me from removing the receiver, so I'm going to have to find out how to remove that, how to get it out of my way. Oh wait, no. So I basically just put a screwdriver underneath it and it bent it out of the way just enough to release it. It's absolutely fine. So let's have a look at what's going off in here then. So there is a tiny little barrel. Obviously I only bought the little CQB version. That is the spotlessly clean barrel, and I'm adjusting the hop. That's full adjustment now. There is not, it's not a massive amount of adjustment. It should be enough for, I always run 0.25 gram BBs, but it looks solid enough. It looks like an M4 variant type of hop unit that you'd find in M16s and M4s, AR types, but obviously they've gone for the rotary design instead of the little wheel on the side. But it looks, again, really well built. They've gone for the spring on the actual barrel as opposed to the little spring on the top there. The upper, there is a little bit of flex, but not massive amounts. Traditional style charging handle inside, but doesn't lock open with the bolt release. Oh no, I've knocked it. Never mind. We'll take that out anyway, out of the way. Metal outer barrel in there. I'm not going to mess with the front unit, but it is M-lock and will take M-lock rails. I'm guessing to remove it is to do with this little screw here, but I don't fancy battling with that at the moment. But it is looking solid. I mean, that itself there, you know, I can't compress it, I can't bend it in. That is absolutely solid. So, you know, if people are worried, don't be, because I'm pretty confident this thing will take an absolute sort of rough day's play of airsoft and still keep going. Put that back in there. That's looking good. Obviously we've got the quick change spring system there, so I'll just release that out just so we don't have to worry about it. So that's a quarter twist again, and it's firing the eagle that out. Spring guide, again, bearing based, absolutely solid, really well machined that. That's really nice. This is looking better and better. It's you know, Double Eagle are impressing me no end here at the minute. And I wasn't expecting an awful lot. I'll be honest, I was very sceptical. That's a Torx. Gone sneaky on us. Is it a Torx 10? No, it's far too big. So that's a T8 Torx 8. And the pistol grip base plate. So if you are thinking about getting into teching, you are going to need a variety of different tools. You're going to need a variety of hex keys. You're going to need a variety of, why is that not just popping up? You're going to need a variety of Torx. You're going to need a long Phillips head, or like one of these with an extension bar and the changeable bits is handy. So there's the wiring. I'm not sure why the black wire is in a different style of wiring to the red, but that's fine, especially when it starts off with the same type there. But I do like the pistol grip, it's nice and comfortable. They've rounded the corners off, which is always good. They've gone for the traditional 2 screws in the pistol grip, so we've got bottom right and top left. So there we've got the 2 screws out. I'm just going to carefully feed the wires out. That's one. Oh. There's the other. There's the pistol grip removed. Now I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. We'll remove the mag catch first. I'm guessing that's Torx as well, and it is. I think it's smaller than a Torx 8. Torx 8, so it's a good job that I brought my precision stuff out, because I'm going to need something a little bit smaller, possibly a 6. Nope. Maybe a 7. Yep. So this time I'm using a Torx 7. Did I already say you needed a variety of bits? Not like making it difficult. Best ones for me are where they're all Phillips head screws. Metal mag catch. I do like the slightly extended button as well on the mag catch. That's quite nice. Now I'm not sure what's going to happen with this, if these are going to be linked through the gearbox or what. So I'm going to undo. Nope. Yep. I'm going to undo this back bolt, that body pin. There's the top bit. Push that out. Now hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to just, no, which means that these are screwed through to each other. So let's have a look. I'm going to try with my Torx. No. Let's try the T8 instead. So those are Torx screws again on the fire selectors, and there we go. Now be very careful, because there should be, turn that over, you've got a little spring based thing in there, that's the bit that clicks it into place. I'll just see if I can get this bit here. If you lose that, you're not going to ever get a very satisfying click out of your thing. I can see that's already moving. Let's remove this one. There we go. So now, hopefully, oh come on, Pheas, you're having a nightmare today. So you've got the middle pin in there that just needs knocking through. I always forget this pin. Bear with me while I knock this through. So just to confirm, that pin that sits above the trigger, the teeth You can see those. There we go. The teeth there sit on the left hand side, and it does just lift out there. It does look like I did need to remove the selectors anyway, because they are screwed into the side. Now there is no sort of, let's have a look, indication on those as to where they sit. Obviously they've both got little bits on them to indicate how they connect to the selectors themselves. Make sure you keep them separate, but I'm going to lift that off the side. That just literally rests on the side. I'm not mega happy about that, as does the main one. So the main selector on the left hand side of the body is this one, and it sits, I'm guessing it sits under there. Just to confirm, when you are putting it back together, this does sit in a little hole underneath there, and obviously as this is adjusted, the little top circle pulls the selector plate backwards and forwards. When you are reassembling it and you're trying to line up the selectors, so on the left hand side, look at the orientation there. This is the selector is in the safe position because it's covering the left hand sensor. On the opposite side of the gearbox, this just need holding on. You need to get this lined up roughly at a horizontal line like that, and that is the safe position. So whatever the normal side is, the left hand side is, the right hand side needs to match, otherwise your selectors will sit in different positions. So now I can see under there that that is an optical sensor there, and it looks like there is a sticker on the underside of that as well to detect the fire selector position. I'm actually quite impressed with that. That does separate as well. So let's get a thinner one underneath. I'm just gently prying that apart. There we go, and it's come apart. And again, that's just like a D-type connector there that cycles through to the other side. So next thing we'll do is we'll split this gearbox open and see what's inside. I'll just move my camera down. Now they've gone all Torx again, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. As I usually say, please keep all of your screws together in the right order so that you know exactly where they've come from, because some might be a slightly different length for a good reason. So please make sure that the screws go back in the exact same place as they came out from. We can see it's not a bearing based gearbox, it's just a bushing based. It's not a bad thing, it's just obviously usually people who want high rate of fire, you know, a high speed gearbox, they would go for bearings in there. The bottom gear is, the one that links onto the motor is a bearing, but the other two are just standard bushings. So if you wanted the really, really nice rate of fire, you can put a high speed gear set in, and you can obviously put a high speed motor in and the bearings, and it will spin them all, obviously in theory significantly faster, or at least allow them to spin faster. The cylinder's looking good quality, which is nice. If a little bit greasy. So we've done the gearbox, all the screws now, so all that's left to do is to split the gearbox and have a look what's going off inside. Ooh, that was really stuck in there. Wow, that's some good looking quality shimming going off there. There is a good looking gear set as well. They've gone for, I'm guessing, possibly white lithium grease maybe, I'm not sure what the grease is, but you've got a white grease in there. It looks like they've glued, that is some hot glue there that they've used to glue the wires down and into a few different places as well. That's interesting. Let's lift the piston out and the cylinder. Wow, that's really well in there. There it goes. So you've got a yellow tappet plate and a black air nozzle. You've got a fairly normal looking piston. That is amazing. Oh wow. Literally just getting past you're just getting past the hole there, and the compression is setting in. So I'll show you there. I'm really struggling at that point I'm really having to force that in. So you've got excellent compression in there. Let's see what it's like with the air nozzle on as well. Even with the air nozzle, that is excellent. Is that an O-ring one? No, it's not even an O-ring air nozzle. That, I am really, really impressed with, that they've put the effort into the compression in there to get the good compression. That's looking really, really positive. So I'm really happy with that. So you've got most of the plastic teeth piston. They've removed the second tooth as well. I assume that's to help with angle of engagement. Now the actual chip itself, dare I say, it looks a little bit like they've taken inspiration from a Gate Titan. So it's a two-part chip. So you've got an upper and a lower. You've got some optical sensors there for the gear movement and stuff. That is definitely looking like they have based theirs off of what Gate Titan have done. And it looks very, very similar. I am impressed. Double Eagle, that has impressed me immensely. That's looking really, really nice and really good quality. The build quality is good. The shimming looks really good. The quality of the components they've put in are looking really, really good. I am impressed with that. So, wow, I'm impressed at the general quality of that. I really, really am. The motor possibly could have done with being a little bit better one, and I'm sure a high-speed motor would infinitely speed this up and make this better. So I often go for GMP M120s, but everybody has different preferences. But it's a solid motor. It's, you know, it does the job. But that is brilliant. I'm really happy with that. I hope you found this useful. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.